Do you have any plans to visit stunning Europe soon? Then this video will definitely help you to find the 10 best places to visit in Europe. It might be tough to narrow down the finest locations to visit in Europe, since there are so many incredible possibilities, from city breaks filled with intriguing history and culture to vacations in nature among magnificent landscapes in unique national parks. Those who enjoy traveling should make a point of visiting Europe. It might be difficult to narrow down your options among the 50 countries that make up the continent. For your convenience, here are 10 of the most stunning locations in all of Europe. Before we get started, make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon. Number 10. Venice, Italy. With its beautiful canals, hundreds of bridges, and charming walkways, as well as its interesting history, gorgeous architecture, and one-of-a-kind way of life, Venice is undoubtedly one of Europe's top romantic getaways. Visit St. Mark's Square and the Dots Palace, a Gothic architectural masterpiece and one of the most popular tourist attractions in all of Venice. Next to the palace is the Basilica di San Marco, one of the most stunning churches in Europe and the city's holiest place. From the top of the campanile in front of the church, you can see the whole lagoon around Venice. One may have a good look at the Grand Canal from the Rialto Bridge, the oldest and most renowned bridge in Venice, and the bridge of size from the other, more touristy bridge, the Paglia Bridge. Don't forget to take a tour boat or a gondola ride to see the canals from a whole new angle. Don't pass up the opportunity to visit the beautiful islands of Murano, where you may buy a gift or see a glass-making demonstration in Burano, where the homes are brightly painted. Number 9. Paris, France. If we're talking about dream destinations for couples, we can't leave out the City of Lights. But there's so much more to do in Paris than take a ride down Seine and gaze at the Eiffel Tower at night. Paris is home to several museums and monuments, including the world-famous Louvre and d'Orsay. The finest methods to see the Arc de Triomphe, Notre Dame, the Sacré-Cœur, and the rest of Paris are on a free walking tour or a hop-on-hop of bus trip. The catacombs are a must-see for anybody in Paris, and football fans shouldn't miss the PSG Experience Stadium tour. The most difficult decision you'll have to make among the many possible day trips from Paris is whether to enjoy a delectable sampling in the area, see the stunning chateau of the Loire Valley, or experience the wonder of Disneyland. This is just as much to do in the city after dark as there is during the day, with the active nightlife and several night trips. Take a stroll through Montmartre or the Latin Quarter, have a great drink, and see a play at the Lido de Paris or Moulin Rouge. Number 8. The Portuguese capital of Lisbon. If you're looking for a European destination with great weather, delicious food, fascinating history, and a pulsating nightlife, particularly in the neighborhood of Bairro Alto, Lisbon is a top pick. Explore the oldest part of the town, Alfama, with its winding streets and picturesque lanes, the Sea Cathedral, and the S. George Castle. The Bellem neighborhood is home to some of the world's most impressive specimens of Manueline architecture, such as the Bellem Tower and the Jeronimos Monastery. It's possible to take a day excursion from Lisbon to a number of fantastic destinations, like the university town of Coimbra, Aveiro, which is sometimes called the Portuguese Venice, and Fatima, the primary pilgrimage site. Sintra, the fairy tale city, is a must-see on any visit to Lisbon. There are beautiful forests to wander through, and a quaint medieval hamlet to discover, but the icing on the cake is the vibrant Pena Palace, a must-see for every visitor to Portugal. Number 7. The city of Amsterdam, Netherlands. The lovely capital of Netherlands, Amsterdam is known for its canals, intriguing architecture, and excellent coffee shops, and is often cited as one of Europe's most bike-friendly towns. Explore the city's top museums like the Van Gogh Museum and the Rijksmuseum, or pay a visit to cultural landmarks like Anne Frank's house in the Jewish Quarter. Day trips are enjoyable anytime, but they are especially rewarding in a picturesque nation like the Netherlands. Stop by Keukenhof in the spring to catch a peek of the enchanted tulip fields, and don't miss out on the historic town center of Utrecht or the contemporary city of Rotterdam. A canal tour is a wonderful way to see the city's sights from a different perspective while enjoying the lovely waterways. Number 6. Italy's capital city, Rome. Rome, as the imperial capital, possesses a rich cultural heritage that dates back thousands of years. The Colosseum, the Trevi Fountain, and the Pantheon are just a few of the architectural marvels that have made it famous. Rome is like an open-air museum, and the best way to see it is on foot with a city tour or a hop-on, hop-off bus trip. And if you prefer to stay inside, the Borghese Gallery, one of the world's finest art museums, is only one of many noteworthy establishments to visit. The catacombs of Rome, underground passages used as a cemetery for centuries, are a great destination for individuals in search of out-of-the-ordinary experiences. When the sun goes down, Romans don't have to worry about having a bad time, since the city's nightlife is electric. You may see the sights after dark, immerse yourself in the culture, and mingle with locals by booking one of the numerous night excursions. Rome's convenient position makes it an excellent home base from which to discover the rest of Italy. Take a day excursion to Naples and the beautiful Amalfi Coast. See Renaissance-era Florence, or tour Hadrian's Villa and Villa d'Este in Tivoli, all of which are listed as UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Number 5. Moscow, Russia. Moscow, as one of the most impressive cities to visit in Eastern Europe, offers a wide range of attractions to suit the interest of tourists. Visit the magnificent Grand Kremlin Palace and Cathedral Square in the Kremlin, and the huge St. Basil's Cathedral on Red Square. Don't miss out on Moscow's greatest guided tours, where you can see some of the world's most stunning subway stations and indulge in some genuine borscht, dumplings with some drinks. Catch a classic Russian show for one-of-a-kind cultural experience, or visit one of the numerous theaters. Number 4. Vatican City. Vatican City, the smallest country in the world and an enclave of Rome, is a must-see for every Catholic or traveler interested in European religion or culture. Explore one of the holiest and the most significant pilgrimage destinations in the world by visiting St. Peter's Basilica or the Vatican Museums, home to one of the world's biggest art collections, including the Sistine Chapel, where you can marvel at Michelangelo's stunning murals. No visit to the Vatican is complete without seeing the Pope, so take some time to explore St. Peter's Square and reserve a seat for the weekly papal audience, held every Wednesday. Number 3. Dubrovnik, Croatia. Sun-kissed Dubrovnik, often referred to as the Pearl of the Adriatic, attracts tens of thousands of visitors a year with its picturesque old town and stunning waterfront setting. In Dubrovnik, one of the top European destinations for TV show aficionados, you can join a trip that visits various filming locations from the hit series, Game of Thrones, including Cersei's Walk of Shame and the old city walls. Take the Dubrovnik cable car to the peak of Mount Sard, where you can take in breathtaking views. Then celebrate at Banje Beach and try out some of the various water sports available there, such as kayaking and snorkeling. In order to get the most out of your vacation, you should take day trips to the Elefiti Islands, Hvar, and the beautiful beaches of Budva and Makarska. Number 2. The Spanish Canary Islands. There are 8 individual islands that make up the Spanish archipelago of Canary Islands in the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Africa. This place is a paradise for nature lovers, with its pleasant climate, abundant sunshine, and abundance of undeveloped outdoor activities. The largest island in the Canary Islands, Tenerife, is also home to Mount Teide, Spain's highest peak, and a plethora of intriguing tourist attractions, also one of the highest volcanoes in the world. Visit Loro Park, swim with turtles, and go on a trek in Teide National Park, or a stargazing tour. Take in the stunning scenery of Timanfaya National Park or Fuerteventura, another island designated as a biosphere reserve by UNESCO. Llamios del Egua and Suiva de los Verdes are 2 volcanic tunnels worth exploring, and the volcanic yards of Langeria are where you may try some of the local drinks. Enjoy the greatest golden sand beaches and a stroll through Viguera's ancient town on Gran Canaria. La Palma's La Caldera de Taburente National Park is stunning, and you should definitely make time to see it. El Hierro has more than 40 diving locations, while Fuerteventura has pristine beaches and La Graciosa has distinct underwater flora and fauna. Number 1. London, England. It's no mystery why London is so high on most tourist must-see lists. It's one of the world's most famous and cosmopolitan cities, and it has a storied past, cutting-edge industries, and a thriving cultural scene. To make sure the greatest landmarks such as the Tower of London, Buckingham Palace, and the London Eye are saying visitors should sign up for a free walking tour or get on a bus trip. Kew Gardens, London Zoo, or any of the city's numerous museums are all great ways to take a break from the city's hectic pace. You may also take a day excursion to the ancient Stonehenge, the relaxing city of Bath, or the picturesque city of Windsor, well known for its magnificent castle. Even more integral to any discussion of London is the opportunity to take a Harry Potter tour and visit the enchanted Harry Potter studio. Thank you for watching the video.